The performers may communicate this experience to the audience through combinations of gestures, speech, song, music, or dance. Elements of design and stagecraft are used to enhance the physicality, presence, and immediacy of the experience. The specific place of the performance is also named by the word theater, as derived from the ancient Greek theatron, a place for viewing, and theomai, to see, to watch, to observe. Since classical Athens in the 6th century BCE, vibrant traditions of theater have flourished in cultures across the world. Theater probably arose as a performance of ritual activities that did not require initiation on the part of the spectator. The physical occasion of such performances was accordingly named theatron. According to the historians Oscar Brockett and Franklin Hidley, rituals typically include elements that entertain or give pleasure. One of the forms of theater is tragedy, a play that ends sadly, especially with the death of the main character. Famous examples are Macbeth, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, all by William Shakespeare. Another form would be comedy, theater productions that use humor as a vehicle to tell a story. Another form of theater is a musical, a play that includes singing and dancing. Famous examples are The Black Crook, A Chorus Line, Phantom of the Opera, Rent, and Cats. And its secret complicated plot is called an imbroglio. In his Poetics, Aristotle considered plot the most important element of drama, more important than character, for example. Gustave Freytag considered plot a narrative structure that divided a story into five parts, like the five acts of a play. These parts are exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. The audience gets to know the main character, and the protagonist gets to know his or her main goal and what is at stake if he or she fails to attain his goal. In the rising action, the protagonist understands his or her goal and begins to work toward it. At the end of this phase and at the beginning of the next, they are finally in the position to go up against their primary goal. Turning point of the story where the protagonist makes a single big decision that defines the outcome of the story and who they are as a person. In this phase, everything goes most wrong. Story of the confrontation of what leads up to it, of why it happens, the way it happens, what it means, and what its long term consequences are. Character, particularly when enacted by an actor in theater, involves the illusion of being a human person. In literature, characters guide readers through their stories, helping them to understand plots and ponder themes. Since the 18th century, the phrase "in character" has been used to describe an effective impersonation by an actor. Since the 19th century, the art of creating characters as practiced by actors or writers has been called characterization. A character who stands as a representative of a particular class or group is known as a type. Types include both stock characters and those that are more fully individualized. Examples are representatives of specific positions in the social relations of class, gender, such as the conflicts between the characters reveal ideological conflicts. Character or group of characters or institution that represents the opposition against which the protagonist must contend. Ends up in conflict because of the antagonist and with whom the audience is intended to most identify. In any type of story, the protagonist has a goal that must be achieved. There is something they want to do. The conflict is any type of problem that keeps this goal from being achieved. Plays in theater are no different. Themes are prone to conflicts, a dispute, disagreement, or difference of opinion related to patient management, requiring some decisions or actions. Most conflicts arise about theory management, case acceptation, unexpected changes in the team, or incapability of one of its members. Understanding the factors that contribute to the conflict is important for mediators.